Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Zubimendi. And it's Arda Güler. Zubimendi. Alexander-Arnold touches it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Matheus Cunha. Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is a good ball. Big chance! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Pressure coming in from all directions. Vietnam have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zubimendi. Passing nice and neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Gives it back. That's very neat. Look at the space here. Oh, important interception. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's DiMarco. Backward it goes. And that is expertly dealt with. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Strokes it back. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Timber has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Zubimendi. He's being urged to shoot. He's found... Can he finish? He has done it! to it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Di Marco to Barella. Di Marco. Barella. And it's Di Marco. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Di Marco. Ball driven towards the big header. He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. Ndicka. And here's Alvarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zubimendi. That's a little off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Alvarez. Looking for the run. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Ndicka. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And Cucurella. Bellingham. And it's Zubimendi. And here's Thuram. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he's in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Di Marco, who does have an assist to his name. Pass is just off target. So what can they make of this? And it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Van Dijk. And Ndika. Van Dijk. Konate. Haaland might just make this. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. Now it's Bellingham. It's run loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Number 23, Barella. Coming on the field, number 5,
Rice.
Dembele. Number 21, Thuram. Number 26, Robertson.
Over to the left.
Number 9, Fermin. Number
Nicely
41,
weighted ball.
Rice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Rice. It's a searching pass. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rice. And it's Gravenberch. Bellingham. Fermin. Timber. And Fermin. And it's Zubimendi. And here's Thuram. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Rice. Some really good ball movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Looking to play him in. And it's Subimendi. Gravenberch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 36.
Vietnam can make their change now with a break in play.
Coming on the field.
Lovely feet.
Number 11.
It's Rice.
Mbappe. Number
Shot could be on.
87, John Neves.
Dembele. Mbappe. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the left flank. And here's Bellingham. Vietnam finding their passes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's well positioned here. Fermin. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
Well, it
in
has
the
been
areas
a
shown in
punishing
this
game,
map. Thank you
both
very much
physically
for your
and mentally.
cooperation.
But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Rice. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. João Neves. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Gravenberch. João Neves. Fermin. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram is herring after that one. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice. Mbappe. Fermin. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shots! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
This looks promising. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello everybody, and please
How would you
join
summarise
me in
what we've
wishing
seen
a
today then,
happy
Jim?
wedding
Well, the
anniversary
surprise
for
for
one of
me
our
was
fan
seeing a
club
team
members.
look...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found the way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Just the goal. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Goulet. And here's the chance to counter. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Real chance! And here's Dembele. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. To Barella. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. And he's onside. And that should get the job done. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Zubimendi. Matheus Cunha. It's a really well-measured ball. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. And it's Barella. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Matheus Cunha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well measured. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's played it in low. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. That is lovely. Dembele. Thuram. Barella. Distributed tidily. Barella. Oh, sweet feet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a
And just
little
quick
hurried
reminder
to
today
me,
to
a little
please
rushed,
drink responsibly.
panicked even at
Anyone
times.
appearing intoxicated or behaving in
So
an
we are
inappropriate
still
manner
where
will
we
be
were
removed.
at the
Thank you
beginning.
very much
It
for your
is
cooperation.
0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's superb. He's dealt with that really well. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
DiMarco. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Matheus Cunha. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cucurella. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Mbappe. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Dembele. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Barella. Here's Tchouaméni, spread out to the left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foot in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cucurella. Played back into the centre. And here's Barella. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes
Dembele.
on both sides, actually.
Number 32.
Vietnam
DeMarco.
have penetrated for the
Number
first
8.
time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers,
Number
little
23,
influence, and all of a sudden,
Barella.
bang.
Number 12.
Good ball, good take.
Denver. Number 2. Indica.
Well, there's plenty to
Coming
like
on the
about
field,
this approach. Get your
number
head down,
21,
keep battling away, and
Chao.
eventually things might
Number
change for you.
11, Mbappe. Number 15. Palmer.
Played
Number
into space
9,
out wide.
Fermin. Number 87.
He is just caressing the ball.
Number 26.
Oh, well played.
Robertson. Substitution in progress.
Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Threads one in. There's the shot! Should have equalised.
Mbappe really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last 5 minutes. Fermin. Very much into the last knockings. Tries to... He's having a shot! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And now, please
So
turn
90
towards the
minutes
screen
couldn't produce
for
a winner,
special
and we
presentation
have
featuring
extra
our
time.
guest performers today. Substitutions taking place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rice. Gravenberg. Fermin. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Palmer. Robertson. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice looking ball. Rice. Van Dijk. And Gravenberch. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So, third corner of the game. Palmer goes short. Palmer looking to go deep. Konate gets it clear. Mbappe. And it's Palmer. And it's Lopez. Great, and he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Half-time, extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field, number 36.
And we're off for the final
Coming
time.
on the field is number
This
7,
has been enthralling.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gravenberch. Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Gravenberch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No, he's not getting past him there. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's shifting through the gears here. Lopez. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's tidy. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Palmer. Lovely, now then. Palmer! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice. Bellingham. Ah, such a clever touch. And he's gone looking for safety. And we're done. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Varela! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Barella. Look at the space here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Cunha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Matheus Cunha aims beyond the defence. Lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. Matheus Cunha. Timber. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Goulet.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zubimendi. And it's Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Barella. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Thuram. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Steve Thuram! That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alvarez has it in a wide position. Swept in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cucurella. Passing nice and neat. Good take, and is he in? Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Timber. Skims one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. DiMarco goes short. DiMarco, ball driven towards the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cucurella. Barella. And Gula. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Alvarez. Barella. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chouameni. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Timber goes long. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Cucurella. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alvarez. Timber. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gets a good foot in there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Some resolute defending there. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pinches it off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again, and Matheus Cunha is on his own. Tries a shot! Cucurella is there, and he can get that clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Thuram. Barella. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 12.
DiMarco.
Chamber. Number 8.
Bellingham.
Matthias Cunha.
Thuram.
Number 18.
Alex Hakimi.
Alvarez.
Yeah, that looks a decent
Coming on
ball.
the field,
That's a
number
dangerous ball.
13,
Real chance!
Partey. Number 87.
And he's there to clear it.
John Evans. Number 9.
Thuram.
Number 5.
Oh, important interception.
Dembele. Substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Cucurella elects to... It's a mighty effort! Barella. Chance here to counter. And it's Barella. Goulet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gives it back. Tchouaméni. Cucurella. Here's Tchouaméni. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ndika kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither side yet able to find the net. DiMarco. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Plays it in low. And here's Alvarez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Goulet. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Timber. Tchouaméni. Barella. Half an hour played now. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Thuram. Barella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lovely, now then. Chance! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Barella.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vietnam finding their passes. Barella. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Arda Güler. Barella. And it's Tchouaméni. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alvarez. Haaland. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Alvarez. DiMarco trying to keep this in. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Matheus Cunha. Alvarez. Nice looking ball. And he's picked out the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, that's been intercepted. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Bellingham. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's chosen to go back. Matheus Cunha. Barella. Can he get it through? Can he finish?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Alvarez. Now it's DiMarco. He's in a great position here. Haaland! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8. Matheus Cunha.
Your impression so far, Jim?
23.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Goes for a shot! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Bellingham. This looks promising. Oh, it's come loose. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele. Nice sequence of passes, this. DiMarco. Swept in.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Tangba. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Mbappe.
DiMarco goes short. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Just Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. DiMarco with the short one. In with the challenge.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the number on the board is 3. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's tidy. He's going for goal! And with that, the final whistle. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's really well manoeuvred.
Thuram threads one in.
Goulet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chouameni. And here's Goulet. Thuram! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Alexander-Arnold
With the short one.
and now a sudden chance to counter.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's away we go then.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Goulet, nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! They've scored! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Arda Güler. Barella. And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Shot, surely! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Threads one in.
Eto'o.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a searching pass. It's a mighty effort! He has